The beta. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I thought I didn't have. I still have it from when I played before. I don't know if I re-downloaded it and see if it works. I don't know. I don't really care too much about this game. I thought I might as well try it out again. What? I don't even know if the beta is live right now. I have no idea. Today is also Sonic Mania's 4th anniversary. Before playing, don't play. This game's too intense. Like I don't want to try too hard to survive every single game. I just want to chill and kill zombies, you know. Chill and kill some zombies. Might as well play Killing Floor then, but yeah. Might as well, yeah, let's play Killing Floor. Speaking of, I think there was an update for that. Where loads a while. Takes a while.
Spacebar or mouse left click to sign in.
Back for Blood.
Press right to enable text to speech.
I'm literally back for blood.
On. Text to speech voice female. Cycle with left or right.
Huh? Okay. Well. Automated. What? This is new.
You and I, we should have a conversation.
This is Fallout New Vegas? What happened? What game is
Okay.
this? Oh god. Versus? They have verses? I thought they said they didn't have verses. Oh yeah. I don't got time to learn. Critical health. Recovers 1 health. Reload speed. You're bashed into a knife. That seems better. What am I doing? Well, you should have a talk. I have to create a deck.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright then, there you go. There it is. 1 out of 15. Melee. Probably going to be doing that a lot. Defense. Sure. Wait, let me just put all this on. It was all a trick. So now what? Save your deck. There it is. Start a run. Start a run. Start a run. I don't know. Press tab.
I don't run a home for slackers.
Okay. Ah. Oh. Poo poo pee pee. Let's just join a random person. Crossplay. Continue. Crossplay. World War. What? Break out, Lucille.
Lick right thumbstick and punch it away from you.
What happened? I'm dead. I'm not taking over that bat. I'm not taking over that. T. Is there push to mute? Nani? Oh. Okay. What? That's not good. Oh, should work. Doesn't work though. All right. Oh, oh, it don't work. There, it don't work.
Brown. Playing. I thought he was running.
Just gonna mute him. All right, so I'm back for blood. I'm back for blood. Let's see what's happening. What does that mean?
Hopefully something left in here. Need this.
It's laggy. It's got some stuttering issues, huh? Back for Jojo.
Dead end.
That's pretty bad lag. What's this?
Always takes longer when there's things wanting to eat you.
That's true. That is true.
Only one left.
Oh, I'm dead.
Don't think I'll eat for a week after that.
Where's the gun though? Give me a gun. I'm another machete. Come on, bro.
Ladies first. Need to reload. Cover me. Reloading.
Oh. They're just killing. Took them long enough.
I've got you. Reloading.
Hey guys, a little help. If you weren't you, I'd kiss you.
The stuttering is not good. Now where's some gun?
If you got a med kit, use it.
I don't have one.
Let's go.
I think I might.
What about here? Just need to hold on a little longer.
I got propane.
I'm all right, sir. Accidents happen.
I got propane and propane. I got some propane here. Oh my freaking god!
Slow down there, sweetie.
Where's all the guns? Yo, where's all the guns? What is that?
Come on!
I have 400 copper or what? Why even bother? I have no gun. I'ma die.
Gun's dry. Gotta reload.
Wanna show it? Hey. The show must go on.
You bloody shot me!
Oh, sorry.
Gun?
My bad.
Razor tripwire?
Now you got me angry.
Well,
Yeah.
mine, keeping that door closed. My Ben is susceptible to catching a chill.
Move it. Can't hold up in here forever.
Yeah, where the guns though?
Where are you? I thought you were right behind me.
You could kill someone doing that.
About to pre-order this game every day. Wow, what a game! Oh, you guys didn't even see any of that. All right, oh, you didn't see it. There was nothing there. I was just looking for a gun the whole time. Rate the match, pretty good. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I mean, we were there. It's a 1 star, and then it's a good match. Not even a pistol. Not even a pistol. I feel like the zombie. Yo, I made the old
Time for
woman.
some payback.
Hell yeah, now we're talking. What a game. Mom. No.
I'm still.
Alright, muting. Resuming the mute. Okay. Well, I'm ready. How do we start the game? I think they're waiting on me. Locked in. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Corruption cards. Oh my god. What about it? What does this mean? There's a fog. Well, choose my card. Well, it's already a bash. Reload speed. Stamina. Probably gonna need that. More stamina. More stamina. More.
Don't disturb my Ben. He's sleeping.
My Ben.
Hasn't been right since he got
My bad. My bad.
I remember them saying it would clear up by spring. Yeah, but we should get tested anyway.
Yeah.
We're not really ones for company, if you get my drift.
What are you saying?
Good. Don't forget the
Whoops,
ammo.
I didn't want to buy that. Yo, I'm on grand. What's her problem? Where's the health bill? Buy one of those.
Come back and see us real soon.
The POV is like real close.
Machete!
Need to reload.
It's like the Men in Black.
Ammo pouch!
What's an automatic? Can I switch that not to do that?
Keep it tight. There. Want to close the ranks?
Over there!
Better go. Damn it. What does the Crusher do?
Shoot it in the head.
Yeah.
That all you got?
Damn it. Oh, it doesn't make the thing. It doesn't make that noise. This isn't a Garand. This is something else. Oh! Man. Quit jumping around.
Now let's see where they hid the candy.
Candy? Start the truck.
Reloading.
No.
That'll do.
Leave that.
Doesn't have to be the head, really.
Of all things to run out of. Ammo! Hey! Watch
You
where
coming?
you're shooting!
Where the hell are
Trying
you?
to get yourself killed?
Turtles. My old nemesis.
It's your story,
Ninja
Walker.
Turtles in this game?
Not me.
You all lost people. Lost someone close.
I didn't. Never
Allowed myself to get there. Now,
It's too late. Smedley's lost contact with a group of scouts in your area. The last report was disturbing. Be on guard.
Okay, okay. I like how we have... Oh, what the frick? I don't know. Turtles.
Careful.
We got turtles out here.
The way through.
Oh, there's a lot of turtles. Okay. They're like squeaky toys. That is hilarious. Truly. Get down. How to use the light?
Something's over there.
Something's over there.
This way.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
This reminds me of the Halo 3 campaign. This map. Ah! The freezing is pretty annoying. What can you do? Yes, exploder.
Need to reload.
Reloading!
They are here.
Watch where you're firing.
You okay?
I'll be taking that.
Just what I want.
Axe here.
Sniper rifle here.
I carried an M16.
There's a shelter up ahead. From the reports, it's long abandoned. But be careful. Some people like to leave parting gifts for the written or the over-inquisitive. Last I heard, it's in pretty bad shape. You'll have to use some elbow grease to secure it.
Watch out! Rusher! Reloading.
Down, blow its fucking head.
Shotgun. Reloading.
Patch it up.
That looks
shotgun
mighty
here.
nasty. Keeping that for me.
Okay. You strafe or something? What? Hello. Reload.
There.
Over here.
Going in.
Keep it tight.
It's got me.
What?
What's that?
Help.
My bad though.
SMG.
That'll do.
I turn off the auto fire.
Taking this.
Molotov.
What the hell are you?
Now's the time to shine, HR.
Need to reload. Need to reload.
Enemy contact!
Watch out! Crack your fire!
Hoffman's down.
Let's get you back
There.
on your feet.
I got you, Hoff.
Much appreciated. Fire in the hole.
Okay.
Well, what do you know?
Well, what do you know? What do you know? I think I played this map in the beta, the alpha. It's the same map.
See this?
Thanks, don't want to look at it.
There. Sure, we can all do with taking the load off.
That's normal. Bang bang. Bang bang.
Cover me! Reloading!
Ah! Screw it. Hey, open it. Close it. Oh, it's like Call of Duty. World at War.
I'm all right, sir. Accidents happen.
Bro, I'm bloody. What?
They mean this.
How do I do it? Wooden boards.
It's your lucky day, HR.
Someone shut that dog up.
Over there.
They got it.
We're done here.
Whoop. Alright, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I like the mom character. Wait, what? I thought it was the mom character. What happened? Who was I the whole time? I picked that character. Okay. 47 cubes. That's pretty good. Makes sense. Corruption called. Okay. Alright. So what happened? Wait. More stamina. I don't know. No idea. Everything's fine now. Am I mom? Am I mom now? Shop.
Might need this. Nothing beats being prepared.
Steve Blum? Ooh. Hello?
Well, let's do this then.
No. Yo, look at all these guns, though. M16.
They mean this.
Nothing's ever easy.
Watch out! Bruiser!
I don't have to buy anything, they just drop guns.
Cover me, reloading!
Hey, you guys are fine.
Ammo!
Ammo!
Go!
Ammo! What? Yo, what up?
Off me! Eyes on the ridge. And maybe your bullets will follow.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh no, I messed up, bro. Am I mom now? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's not very good. That's not good. Oh no!
Whatever you do, don't get it in your eye. I've had worse wounds making breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I heard it. Get down. He's still there. Shoot the car. He's dead. Random card. Okay.
Reloading.
I want to go back to the safe room.
I'll take it.
Ah, screw it. Yeah.
Where the hell y'all get to now?
This could be bad. This could be bad.
Need to fix myself up. Ammo here.
More cards.
We got this. Nothing to be scared of.
I've changed diapers and nursed a sick kid. I know all there is about fear.
Oh.
Here they come.
Oh.
Handgun.
Hey! Help here!
Reloading.
What? Ow! E doesn't work. Oh my god.
Over here like pronto!
What happened?
Over here!
Help me. Please, over here.
I think he died.
Over here!
How do you heal people?
When you have time.
How? How do I get you up? Stupid game.
I need help. Please.
What button? F doesn't work. E. E or hold F. Not
Hands
working.
up for it.
I'm sorry. Yo, what the freak?
Yeah, forget it.
Some help here.
Bleeding out.
Help me. Please.
Let me look it up. Heal.
Why did this happen to me?
Oh my god.
We lost Evangelo.
Help your teammate.
How disappointing. I'm bleeding out.
How? Oh, no.
Lost Hoffman. Sorry, guys. You deserve better.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
Well,
Oh, they're on
let's do
Xbox.
this.
Oh shoot, they're on Xbox. They can't type. Can they talk? Hello. Hey, it's me. We're dead. It's over. I'm gonna John Wick this.
Keeping that for me.
hell was that noise? Yoda. Oh no. Someone here with me? Nope. What the hell are you? I was? Maybe I had to hold it forever. Was I really? Autisha? Damn, she got me. She got me. How do you save them? How do you bring them back to life? They have to wait forever? Oh god. Are they just spawning back? That's not fair. Where do I go? I don't know. This way. Nope. We're dead. What is this? Tech 9.
They need this.
I missed something. Destroy the nest. Okay. Whoops. Destroy the nest. Okay. Simple. Okay, okay. Nest destroyed here. Where did... this one? It's made out of strong stuff. All this... There it is. Yeah. Well, they keep on coming and they don't stop coming. Oh, come on. Oh, the window. That's the window. Get up, Trinity. I don't have any medic. Now, destroy the nest. Okay, it still needs to be destroyed. Alright, so I destroyed that. Okay, this one's good. Oh, healing. Yes, 2 more. That's a lot. For me. It's gotta be upstairs. Something up
this
here.
way.
Nope, gotta go back in. We're not done. Alright, so they're in the walls. Ah, okay. That looks like... I don't know. Let's do a little tap. Okay.
Well, that was disgusting.
Is it over? Continue through the Blue Dog Village without your friends. Okay. Ah, the Blue Dog Village without my friends. Because they're all dead. Start the tow truck. Oh, no. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we should. Miltendo, how do you get people up? What's this?
It's locked.
Damn.
Well,
Might be pretty soon here. It seems. Who did? Ah, someone's pooping on me! Oh no! It's over. Oh hey! Yep. Oh. Read that too soon? See, you know everything about this already. You already know. You know all the tricks. That would have been a smart thing to do. Just run. I didn't know. I thought I had to wait for the door to open or something. I guess you could just run when it's almost all the way open. We're dead. Well, I let my whole team down. That was the worst ending. They're gone. They're gone. Yeah, you can probably join. Never mind. You can join in from that right now. There's a bot. There's a bot. Can you get in? I have it out on Steam, right? I should have it. There's a slot. Can you join from progress in game? In-game progress. Alright, so this time, yeah, I need to figure out how to get people up. How do you get people up? How do you get people up, Nintendo? Get people up. We're dead. Back for blood.
On me.
Once your team is getting crushed.
typical. Weather can never be on our side either.
Friendly fire!
Hold E? Is there a prompt for it, or you just have to hold E and hope it works? There's no like, it doesn't say E. It doesn't say it. Let's get the UP5. What? UPV5. All right. I thought I was holding E before, but I guess I did it wrong. Holding E is tricky.
Reload, come on, man, that shit hurts.
You okay?
Max capacity. All right. Whoa, hold on. What's this?
They mean this.
Found a med kit.
I'm gonna follow their lead.
SMG.
How do you turn in your light? How do you turn the light? Alright, screw this.
See ya.
I don't remember. I did play the alpha, but I don't think I played with you guys. I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did.
Back off, tree. Hoffman, eyes on the ridden. Then maybe your bullets will follow.
Someone joined. Somebody joined.
Ammo here.
Watch where you're firing!
I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Going in.
Going in. Going in.
Damn, you stink.
Gotta take a look at here. Reload. They're here.
I could use that. Here they come.
Taking this. Oh yeah. Reloading. There's another pod here somewhere.
All right.
Reloading!
Oh no.
Down. Maybe more. Watch where you shoot, man!
Oh shit! Sorry.
Bruh. They shot each other. Playing with two people on Xbox.
That doesn't look good.
Xbox One.
Watch out.
All right. All right.
I need to heal up. I wouldn't.
Oh. Hello. Hello.
What is?
Hello. True. Or whatever. Is there another one? Nope. We're all done.
Hey, watch yourself.
Start the tow.
Quick, come on! Catching myself up.
Well, what are you waiting?
That guy's skirting.
We got time, people.
They'll regret the day they come. They are hot.
Oops.
Who the fuck shot me?
Not me. It wasn't me.
Let's do this.
It wasn't me.
Reloading.
Nope.
Find them all down!
Couldn't be me. He did.
Hey, I need help. Please.
Alright. He's fine. He'll be fine.
I don't think I can last much longer.
I'm all right, sir. Accidents happen.
You trying to get yourself killed?
He's gonna last a while.
I can't look. It's bad, right? You can tell me. Be honest. Just not too honest.
Reloading!
Help!
What?
Don't worry. I've
He's
got
getting him up. He held E.
Stronger together.
Thanks.
He's a master of the E.
Nice.
Nice.
That'll hold him. What's this? Oh.
I'll be taking that.
Wait.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sweet. And the door is still standing. That's incredible. Truly. It even better. Oh, it looks better, but it's worse apparently. It's got a
I hope there's no
snort
really
back.
should take care of this. With my allergies.
Engaging.
I got this.
Okay. Yo, it's Max Payne up in there.
Now's the time to shine, HR.
Yeah, X.
Over here.
The X
Please
for
remind me,
Xbox.
was this an order or did we volunteer?
Probably.
If it's the latter, what were we thinking?
This is the new map. I haven't played this one before.
Just what I want.
Can I close this? I got a water tank. I know what this is. I know where it is. Harvesting the rainwater. I think. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Cover me! Reloading!
Come get some, sons of bitch!
Reloading!
That's not good. Whoops. Alright, that sucks.
Running low! Out of ammo!
What's the, Okay. Good job.
What the fuck?
You okay?
Lights on. A minute here.
A minute here.
Wait up. Gotta stick a band-aid on this.
Bruh. Third person though. I love me some third person though.
Looks like it needed some ghetto work
Jeez. More miners. What's in here? Rifle ammo, pistol ammo. Pistol ammo. Oh. Oh. What the hell happened there?
Hey, I need help! Please!
I'm coming.
I'm surrounded.
You're gonna be alright.
Reloading.
I owe you one.
You're alright there. Hey, Moku Gaming.
Lights on.
Thanks for the raid.
Back up. Back up.
Thank you very much. Bing Bear Cats, welcome.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing today?
Need a med kit.
How y'all doing? Good to see you, Moku. Doki. Okay. Were you playing Back 4 Blood too? Probably, maybe. Tizarar, Steve-O. What's up, guys? Hey. Thanks for joining. Thanks for raiding.
Need to reload.
Good job. Awesome. It looks like a piece of bread. At first glance. But only at first.
Over here!
It's like a it's like an explosion.
You shot me!
Well, watch where you park yourself.
Hey, can we get a shout out for Moku Gaming, guys? Anybody? If you want, you can. Anyone can do it, really. Shout him out! Exclamation mark! Yo, Moku Gaming, and it'll tell us what he's been playing, with who and when.
I thought you were right behind me.
You waiting for an invitation?
And
let's kill these motherfuckers.
Stuff like that. RuneScape.
To rest up.
My man.
Charge for the guns, he said.
We were playing that earlier.
Death.
We were playing earlier.
I've heard that before.
It's Tennyson. There's not to reason why. There's but to do and die.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
You want me to come back and hold your hands for you?
Well.
Reloading.
I think we're good.
I should rejoin the others.
Did you finish all your double XP? If you're taking part in that? Used it all up? I think I have like 8 hours.
Did you hear that?
He's okay.
See that? Now I suppose you want me to come rescue your ass?
I'm holding E, it doesn't work. It's not working. That's not
I got
good.
you, Hoff.
E. Is my E broken?
Thank you.
That's working. I don't know, I can't do it. I can't get him up.
Lights on.
You can make it. Safe room is just ahead. You can make it, right?
Interact E.
See this?
Hmm.
'Cause I don't want to look at it.
What the hell's taking you so long?
Dream team, right here.
Is it bug? Master Quest Cape. 1,000. Damn, that's crazy. Bugged. He's been bugged. We got the cheese guy, the car guy. I got 57 3 cubes. Wow. Is it GG? I mean, we didn't die. Act 1. Is this the finale or something? So how many times have you played Act 1, Miltendo? You play this game a lot. Like, how much can you do, really? How much could you do? Grinding the levels? Corrupt cards. Mama? Is it going to carry over to the mate when it comes out? Stamina? I mean, lungs? I play a lot. Yo, what happened there? They shot me in the head, though. Why is she shooting me? What do I do about this? Do I just stand still and act like nothing's happening? What do I do? Why? I'm just gonna... What happened? Miltendo, has this ever happened to you? What do you do in this situation?
Last I heard from Belisaro, they'd set up the gun. Now it's up to you to finish the job. And make sure you bring my vehicle back. We can't afford to waste any more resources.
Were they just joking around? Stream snipers. Stream snipers. What's this?
Well, if we're going to do this, there's no time like the present.
Is that Michael Douglas? These guns are terrible.
I'll take this.
I'll take this.
Blowing the mine and stopping the Ridden will be the best memorial we can give Pelissaro.
They're all dead.
I could use that.
Varmint rifle. Cheyenne, stay. Oh, that's not good. Better go back inside. What? That hit him. Alright, not buying it. That should be able to kill him. That should be able to kill him. Right there. Oh, what happened there? Can I kill that guy? Oh, he's coming. Oh, he did.
Cover me.
Oh! That's not good.
They need this.
Yo, who wants a missile? Am I supposed to... Someone left the game. Free spot. Free spot.
Lucky day,
There.
Ammo here.
RPK. Cool. Oh. What the heck happened there?
You see it?
I just have to keep my keep
you.
everybody alive, so they can get everyone else up.
Ammo.
Okay. I get it. All right. Ammo.
Molotov here.
In the head. Watch me. Need to reload.
Ammo here.
Is that gonna work?
I could use that.
Need to reload.
What's that?
Cool.
Make it.
Taking this.
Minigun here.
Sound of thunder. Gasoline.
Handgun here.
All right.
That's for you, Pelissaro.
Great. What happened? Enter the Humvee. Is that Lester? That's where Resident Evil 5 begins. The butt-brained zombies, their brains are in the butts. Nice. That's what I thought. Yeah, why does it show me as the other guy? Run completed. So what happened? Who am I? That's a victory. Give feedback if you like to fill out a survey. Alright, so we're good. Y'all want to use the double barrel. If you want to play Nintendo, do you want to play? Would you like to play? I don't know if you're... You don't have to. You don't have to now. There's always another time. It is kind of late right here. I'm pretty good with this. If
Perfect.
what else do I have planned? I don't really have anything else. Yo, Hotbox. Yeah, Hotbox is streaming tonight. Hotbox and Moku Gaming. Wow.
Back up.
Thanks, Hotbox.
Back up, people.
Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. What is that, El Tiger? I'm cleaning stuff. Oh, this beta ends in 12 hours? Okay, so I won't be able to play. This is the last chance. I'm not gonna be able to. That's okay, I don't care. I mean, this game's okay. It's alright. Yo, what up? This guy's just tempting fate. He's like, yo, I'm gonna stand under here for the whole beta and see if it falls on me.
You made the right choice.
You made the right choice, dude. You made the right choice. All right.
The custom deck. Did I make it? Did I make the right choice? Did I? Unlock the supply points. What? Get out of here. Already done. Supplied. Already supplied. We've been streaming for 2 hours? No. Oh, that's Hotbox. Yeah, we have, though. Completed the strip. Supply lines. Hub unlock card. Oh. There's a... the clinic. The crow's nest. The bone broth. Personalization. How's this for personalization? It's all locked. How personal can you get? Oh, man. Can I unequip this one? Loop back. Well, I'm kind of bored of this. I'm not gonna lie, no Nintendo. Kind of bored of this. But we could play a game. We could play a game. It is the last 12 hours. What's your Steam name? I don't even know. I think I had you added, right? It's not. Is it not Nintendo? You want to hop in the voice chat? Okay. 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 Fair enough. Understood. The voice chat? I'll do like one more game though. Yeah, well, you know, can't we? Not too much longer here. See how it goes. I want to use a double barrel shotgun. That's what I want to do. All right. Is my Yeti working? No. Yes. Nintendo. All right, this is me. Do you hear me? Hello. Nintendo. You want to hop on the pop? I can hop on your F-150. Bring back the V8s. The V811s aren't loud enough, okay? Forward. So, how do we play? I'm a survivor. Oh, I don't hear you. Hold on, that's my fault. Something's wrong on my end. We have some difficulties on the studio. Alright, try now. Hello? Test my sound. Oh, I think that fixed it.
No, I can hear you just fine. I just need to hop in.
Okay. I heard you too.
I'm just not on your map yet.
What's your Steam name? Because I don't see you come up when I type Nintendo.
Wait, maybe I don't have you added?
Do you not have me added?
Wait, let me just DM you the deets.
What? The deet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check you out here. I thought I had you added. Is your picture of a guy? His face is like, shh. That can't be you. Can't be.
No, I have like this Ghost Recon profile picture.
Who is this guy?
Alright, I must send you the code that I have.
Alright. What code is this for? What is this?
That's for Steam.
Oh, okay.
That's a way to, yeah, that's a way to add people.
We have codes now, not names like back in my day. That's fine. Actually, they had, yeah. Ah, whoa, whoa. Wait, what? Hold on, I have too many friends. Sorry, buddy. It's all packed. Can't budge.
Everyone wants a piece of the MT.
Yeah, I know everyone. I mean, like this guy, Feo. I know this guy personally. He's in Fiji. Fiji, okay? I can't just remove him willy-nilly. Alright, here we go. Here's the guy who has a terrible, isn't it? Some people are like, okay, they got the weird name. That guy's easy to remove. Okay.
I didn't even know you could have a full friends list on Steam.
Yeah. Like this guy. I know this guy. I know this guy. No. It's not really full. It's more like it's congested. It's backed up, oozing out the mouth. I have to delete some people. Not just anyone.
I didn't even know this game got an alpha. I just only got in the beta. And now it's open. But not open for long.
Well, so you bought it already?
No, I didn't. They just gave it to me. They gave me access.
What? Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna buy it? What do you think?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I haven't played Left 4 Dead, but I'm liking what I'm playing.
Okay.
But if it's optimized though, because it keeps on making OBS crash though.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Gotta draw the line. I mean, do you uninstall OBS or uninstall Back 4 Blood?
It's a pretty good question.
Did you beat Genshin Impact? Can you beat that game?
The game will never be beat, not within 3 to 4 years.
I sent you an invite.
Wait, let me see. Social... Party... On Steam? Alright, let me check.
My coin purse.
Let's see.
Manscaped order.
Friends.
Yo, well,
okay.
You got it?
Got it. There we go. Now I've added somebody from the Ghost Recons. I just kept that profile picture in memory of the game it came from.
What? Nani?
Yeah, it's from a Ghost Recon game that they shut down.
That's your picture?
Yeah, it's from Ghost Recon Phantoms. It was formerly called Ghost Recon Online.
You like that game, or you just happen to like the picture?
I like the Ghost Recon franchise for a while. It's just that I haven't gone back into it for a while. I just want to beat Wildlands first because that's like the prequel to the one I have now. Okay, let's see here. Social. Okay, so you can like, if you go to the escape menu and you go to party, you can send me the invite.
All right.
And now we wait.
For server.
Party in the top.
What? What happened? I'm in a game? No.
What, did you pull yourself in a game already?
I don't know. I pulled something. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out. I don't.
Yeah, go ahead and leave that. That's PvP. We're like, that could be a fun mode, but I don't want to have to deal with people controlling the monsters.
All right, so I went to Steam Friends Party. What do I talk about it?
Yeah, it's just that. And then, it doesn't say I'm online.
You're not. You're not. You can invite me.
Yeah, let me try with me then. Cause I could. It's weird. I could pull you in. Interesting.
Pull me in. What happened? Oh yeah,
there you are.
Believe, trust in the technology.
Okay then. All right, welcome to camp.
Yeah.
First thing I want you to do is 10 push-ups. No, double that. 20 push-ups.
I have no legs.
Of course you don't.
If you look down, we have no legs. I don't believe this. Okay.
No, you got legs.
I can't immerse in this game when I look down and I can't see my legs.
Bruh.
Can't do it.
Yeah, do you need any practice? We got the practice range over there. You can choose which weapons you're comfy with.
I played around one. I played already. Yo, why all these people have missions? What do you? There's a shooting range.
Yeah, I always practice in the shooting range right over here.
It's like Far Cry. Yo, what up? Misfire. Oh, ow! Oh my God! Dick Cheney moment. Oh no.
Yo, good thing I got like a microchip to send me back to base. It's the latest technology around here. Hey, let me see if this works.
I was literally drinking water earlier. What? Destroy the car?
Let's see. Wait, what are you more of? Like assault rifle,
oh my God.
Sniper?
They got every gun here.
Yeah, what are you more of? I'm like an assault rifle person. I can snipe, but like I prefer assault.
I like the Deagle. It's just with auto fire on. I don't get that.
Oh yeah, if you want to go melee, you can go melee. But like melee requires stamina. And what else requires stamina? Running. So that's up to you.
I like this gun.
If you pick up this bat, though, you could be like me.
Nope. I like this one. Why am I shooting?
What happened? Stop shooting. Stop it. I'm done. Why? Am I still shooting? Did I break the game? What? Oh, it might be a lag issue. What is this? It's like Fallout 76. Oh my god. Oh. No. No. Ah. Oh. 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 Oh, you can take screenshots now? I don't remember if I could before. Nice. Before I couldn't, I'm pretty sure. I got some pictures of some titles. Got some titles over here that you wouldn't ma'am. Nintendo? Is it me? Maybe I disconnected. Oh, he did. That was him. He's not. He disconnected from Discord, guys. For the record, Nintendo. Nintendo. That's okay. No problem, Nintendo. If you're listening, no rush. It's okay. You're probably having some weird issue. I'm in no rush here. We're pretty much gonna end the stream soon. If you don't get back, that's fine. But I don't mind playing as well with you. So whatever happens, really, I don't know if it's gonna. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, really. We're good. Chilling. We're chilling. So how you guys doing? How you doing, Alf Walk? How's it going? Man, this is terrible beer. Malt beverage is 2 for 10. What a waste. I could have got a 12-pack of Oktoberfest, bro. I could have got a 6-pack of Oktoberfest. Oh. Is it going bad? Can you leave this out? I don't know. It's not good. Jeez, what a waste. Doesn't it say refrigerate after opening? Oh yeah, it does. Whoops. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It's good for decreasing engines and killing brain cells. That the best one to drink while driving? That's a loaded question. It's loaded with ingenious.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
No, you should not drink and drive. You shouldn't drive and drink as well. Every game that has the no feet when you look down, I'm gonna make a post about it, I think, and that's gonna be my thing. You can't see your feet when you look down. Ah! I am the flame. Gamer chair. The Vector. Would you touch a frog? No. I thought about this.
Hey, you can trust me.
Where's the shooting range? Breathe. Alright. Back to the guns. I like this one. This one. Last Action Hero. I don't like the I like the Magnum, but it doesn't have the kick in this game that the Desert Eagle has. That's a good one. It's more the feel of it. Like this doesn't really feel good to shoot. The Desert Eagle does. Oh, that's a good one. That's the Vector right there. It's like a laser. Tractor beam. Whoa! It's punching you in the face. That was a good kick. Good sound effect. It's like three explosions. Good kick. Good kick. I like that one the best. This one's good. Super 90. Okay. AA-12. Okay. This gun reminds me of the movie Predators. That's the gun he used. M16. Classic. AK-47. M4 carbine. Military. Ranch rifle. M1A. Phoenix. 350. Medal of Honor kind of gun. Barrett. M95. This one's cool. Okay. The Uzi 9mm. Of course. One damage.
Look out! Keep together. Wait up, you got ants in your pants?
As a matter of fact. And she broke it. She broke it. So, she has the M19. That's why everyone's that guy. He has the M1911. Wait, what? Lester. Ow. Is there mod for phase plasma rifle and the 40-watt mods in this game? Probably not. Outclass the 30-watt range one. That's for sure.
See? Well, fellas, yeah.
Man, who cares about the cards? Hey, what up, man?
We don't have time to wait around for them to come to us.
Alright, quick play, survive. So. Wow. This game's crazy, bro. Holly! He's almost dead, though.
Need to reload.
No. Cover me. Reloading.
I'll be Holly.
Ammo here.
Have a holly jolly
Hold on here.
Christmas.
I've got you.
Yo, what up? Let me be a
Thanks.
Holly. Let me be Holly, man. What? I can't be Holly anymore?
Well, what do you know?
Why can't I do it now? Alright, well, he has the Vector. He has the 1911. That's a win. How do I take off this thing? Oh, yeah, I played this one before. This is the one. I played this one.
Smoke your ass.
Need to reload.
The Vector. We got the Vector.
Form up.
Looks like as good a place as any to gather ourselves. Lights on.
Is that the guy from Clerks?
SMG.
Is that the clerk from Clerks? Well, I guess we're perfectly fine.
There.
We're as safe as ever. I can't do it.
Come on. Move it.
Let's do this.
Reloading.
What up, though?
Bang bang, motherfuckers.
What up, though? Alright. We got a gun here. Super 90. I should pick that up right now.
Yeah.
I don't want the Vector. The Super 90, though. The 90mm. The Uzi.
Don't know where you're going, but the safe room's over here.
It's a safe room.
What a team.
What a team. How about that? Why does it always show me there? A thick Templar. I tell you what. I have back pain. I'm gonna sit back here. Jesus. Get some kill here. Okay. Never look. Imagine playing Back for Blood. I mean, we're doing it right now. 12 hours left. I think the game got worse. No. I don't remember the stuttering issue. Maybe it was in the game before. They gotta fix that. They gotta fix that one. Max Payne. We'll see. We'll see. One day. Someday. Maybe. Max Payne. Where were we in that game? I don't remember. We were fighting some demons. We're in hell. As you do. As you do in Max Payne. I'm sure we will. Someday. Someday. Alright. How about why don't you beat Max Payne? Did you beat Max Payne?
All we have to do is get across the river. How hard could it be?
Did you play it all the way through when you got it? I live in a van down by the river. I live in a van. Already got the P90.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh, the bridge. The infamous. I was wondering about this part. Like, where I thought we had to go. I was like, why are we going in the safe room? Don't we have to do that first?
This should be no problem.
Here we are.
It's down.
All right. You beat all three. 1, 2, 3. Nice. You are the Max Payne.
Over 2. Team en route to blow George Washington Bridge. We cannot.
How are the other two?
Copy.
Well, no
How are the other
pressure
two
then.
games? Pretty good. I mean, you played them. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be.
Hey! That's a big shooting. You feel that? That's trouble. Sorry.
So, do you think we're gonna win this run or what? I have doubts here. I have major doubts.
Good thing I wore my running shoes today.
Oh, God. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, no. I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo. Woo! Yo, you saw that maneuver I just did? Okay, we're all camping in here. Got it.
Walker, I thought you were trained to use that.
Target ahead.
Reloading.
He fell off the boat.
Check your fire.
Oh, sorry. That probably smarts, right?
That's not good. Bubbly.
Just what I wanted.
Oh yeah.
Got him.
Just remember me in your will, because I'll be casting that sucker in sooner than later.
Greatly appreciated.
Oh no.
Fucking kidding me!
Never know when I might need this.
Oh! Come on, dude. This is the worst thing. Okay.
Reloading!
What have we here?
The noir Max Payne feel. It's the it's the Terminator 3 of the Max Payne series, or something like that. But I think people like Max Payne 3 more than Terminator 3. I want to play Terminator. There's an arcade machine at the movie theater. Oh god. I want to play that. Maybe stream it if I can. That's not good. Woo. George Washington? George Washington's here? What's this?
Reloading.
I'm dead. I'm crossing the bridge, okay? Parkour.
Approaching George Washington Bridge. Rover 2,
Oh, this.
if you're out
Oh,
there,
I
we
hate
need to
this.
run. We won't have time to wait. We need to blow this bridge.
Yeah! I see them! Reloading!
This thing stinky.
Hold your positions until everyone's accounted for. You made it.
Hey! You don't want to be all the way up there!
It's definitely you.
It's no use waiting. We need to sink that ship and close the front. You up for the job?
Let's do it.
Need 2 of you to plant explosives on the boat. The rest of us will lay down covering fire from here.
We're dead.
Oh yeah, it's no problem.
Don't even
Where's the
have
other
to
guy?
ask.
Need to reload.
Aim for the head.
Oh, now you come to get the other one.
Hoffman's down.
Oh no. What is going on down there? Freaking lag. I don't have any cover.
Reloading. Reloading.
I need poo poo. I'm dead, dude.
Need to place one more.
Yeah, help, bro.
So sorry.
I'm dead. I'm just gonna plant it and die, pretty much. Oh my god.
Shoot the head!
Let's move it.
This is Hope One. If you're all quite through playing around, you need to get your asses back here now.
Just follow this guy. Is that Mike from Breaking Bad? Why is he? Okay, I should not have followed him. Why is he trying to get ammo? Doesn't he have like 100 bullets? Unless he's using them. Oh god, I messed up, didn't I? Stamina. It's what I want. What I want.
What the fuck?
Alright, alright. Almost there. Oh! Mama! Wow. Heal. I tried to, it didn't work. Or I couldn't do it. I made it though. I played on hard mode. 1 HP. 1 HP run. 1 HP run. Still got it. still got it. I'm gonna rate it 1 star. Or I can't. That was pretty cool. That was pretty clutchy. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. But hey, I pulled it off, y'all. Your favorite streamer. I hope the NFL's watching. Corruption cards. I'm not reading that. Something bad about it. Something bad happening. All right, let's read that. Trauma resistance. I wish I had that in real life, guys. Let me tell you a story. That's okay. Ready up. What, is there more? How do you... What's after that? That's it? I love coffee aesthetics in games. Just like pictures of coffee machines. I could make a whole Twitter about
Have
that.
been showing up in increasing numbers around Finleyville.
Whole Twitter account.
I think I know why.
About coffee
We've
machines
identified what we believe is a major infected incursion
in video
point
games.
at the old Blue Dog mine. Belisaro took a team out there. Last transmission we received from them was that they were approaching the mine but facing heavy opposition.
We could have handled this. Why weren't we notified?
Because I needed someone that followed orders.
You needed people with experience who could adapt to the situation.
I needed people I can trust. Want to earn mine again? Find out what happened to them and seal Blue Dog Mine.
Excuse me, Flo? Yo. She has the magnum. What do you do? I kind of like the shotgun, though. I want to get rid of this silencer. Whoops. Damn. I get it. Screw it.
Reloading. I think they like me a little too much.
Let's do this.
What? Oh. Look at this gun. I messed it up.
SMG. I'm all right, sir. Accidents happen.
You okay?
He reversed asked him.
Watch where you're shooting.
What was that? Look at this one. Wow.
Always the eager beaver to volunteer, Hoff.
My father might be out here.
What?
Bad news he may be, but he's the only family I've got left.
Okay, I like how the stories... Science fiction story.
Reloading.
They could be interrupted at any time. Oh no, bad time. It's like the Escape from LA guns. Pliskin's gun. Decked out Magnum.
Need to turn around.
So bloody.
Cutting cross-country will save you time on foot. Here's hoping you can drive back with Pelissaro and the rest of his team.
Pelissaro, that guy's a chump. I'd rather ride with the Jism. I ran up him. Yo, what up?
Rest in peace.
I'm a serial killer playing this game.
Sniper rifle.
Reloading.
Mike Myers character.
What's your story, Walker?
Don't have one.
Come on, everyone's got one.
Not me. You all lost people. Lost someone close. I didn't. Never allowed myself to get there. Now, it's too late.
It's never too late.
Maybe. But I do
Maybe.
this for future generations.
No.
See that?
Never. Maybe. Maybe. He just completely changed his tone. Maybe I will. You're right.
Ugh, fuck. I need a shower stat.
Maybe. What's happening down there?
I know.
High zoom scope, huh? Laser compensator. Okay. Laser sight. Huh? Okay, I don't see it. Suppressor. Wait, what?
Come on then.
Wait, what?
Through here.
I'll take this.
Wait, what? Laser sight.
Keep up.
Let's see what's in here.
What? What? That costs money? The lag, though.
Nice.
Hear that?
Nice pants.
Now that looks dangerous.
Who's that talking on the phone? Where's the samurai swords? I know they got them.
Got a sleeper.
Is that the machete? Here we go.
I've got this.
Woo! Go get it, go get it. Ah, look at this guy.
Over there.
He's like, you son of a bitch. Yo, what up? I don't know what's going on.
Always feels good when I see a first date happen. Except when I need it.
M4 carbine, Beretta, bang, boom, bang, boom. Yo, what up? The Beretta, bang, boom, boom.
Need that.
Oh, no.
Take your hands off me, you diseased freaks.
Oh, man. He just pulled the Planet of the Apes on that guy. Wait, what? This doesn't have a scope on it? What? I don't know. Tough. Stick with this.
Sniper rifle.
Supply crate.
Or the nest.
FMG
Here. Cool.
Entering the building.
Yo, what up, man?
Found a stash here.
Entering the building. Entering the building.
LMG here.
Yeah.
LMG. Going in.
You shot me.
Shit! Sorry!
Meds.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you look like you need this.
Scared? They better be.
Let's do this!
There.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little.
Whatever it is, we need to destroy it.
Her throw up?
Nest.
Okay.
Keep up.
Man.
That's it. It's weakening. Run it.
They seem to be praying. Destroy the nest nodes. Where's the rest of them?
Enemy contact.
Cover me! Reloading!
Oh no.
Watch out, Hunter. I need help. Get it off me.
Evangelo's down.
Evangelo! I see it now. I have the prompt.
Thanks.
Evangelo. We got you.
Shotgun here.
The X90 Express.
Watch out.
I'll take this.
I'll take this. Nope. What happened here?
I got you
Ammo
now.
here.
I owe you one. Again.
SMG.
Guess what I found?
Hold on. One pod left.
What is this?
Now you got me.
SMG here.
Engaging.
That's kind of cool, the sprays.
Let's do this!
Sniper rifle here. Maybe you should go up front.
Escape without setting off any of the hazards. The final node?
You see that? Come on,
Bruh.
man. That shit hurts. Fucker, there.
Need that.
Stacked.
Shotgun.
Well, that was gross.
What have we here?
That.
Rubbery. Nanny.
Rookie mistake getting separated from the team.
This way. Hey, worm faces. Pucker up.
Oh wait, we're here again. It's morning this time. Daylight. Random back alley, back area.
You hear that noise?
Nope.
Need to reload.
Not at all. That was hilarious. Heal.
Handgun.
Is that? Did you say that before?
Nice.
It's an old message, I think.
Assault rifle.
Nice toilet. Nice toilet. That is a big thing.
Now who's running? It's still me, isn't it?
It is.
Friendly fire.
Oh shit! Sorry.
This way.
Come on then.
Own it. Oh. Gasoline. I'm gonna perform natural pollution.
Hey, Tardy. I'm waiting.
Yo, what up, guys? Got some.
Will you please shut
We
the
did it.
door?
But we can be better.
That's pretty bad. Cleaners revived. That's the most I'd get. What if you get all 4 maxed on the same character? Can I just leave? I guess I'm in this for the whole thing, I guess. I think I'm in this for the whole thing. Blue Dog Hollow. What? I don't know. I might just dip out anytime. They do it all the time. Hop in, hop out. Revive speed might be good. I don't know. Seems good. Unmute. Oh, I have them all muted still. Yes. Indeed. Waiting for team.
My husband Ben hasn't been feeling right, so get what you need and be on your way.
Where is he?
He told us it would probably clear up by itself, but should head down to that place they set up at the fairgrounds anyways. We're not really ones for company, if you get my drift. Good. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Ah, fuck, I didn't buy a toolkit.
What's that for? Instantly. Oh, I guess I should buy those.
Better than nothing, right?
What's that?
Don't forget the ammo.
LMG.
I don't want the silencer on it.
What's your 20?
Sleeper!
Thanks for buying.
LMG here!
Need that.
Stronger?
What's that?
It's a rarer one. More higher value, rare quality, or something. Pretty dark in here. Oh, this place again? We've come full circle. Propane delivery.
Reloading! Oh, sorry! My bad. Friendly fire! No free hugs!
I want to set off an alarm.
Second the car.
Need this.
Just what I want.
Oh, dibs. Why is he curse? Why are you cursing, bro? Oh my god. Why they come from behind? It's over now.
Nothing to be scared of.
That's right. We're the fear bringers here.
Huh?
Watch where you shoot, man.
Oh, shit! Sorry!
Assault rifle.
That was useless. When do you use it then? Because like every... Bruh. When are you supposed to use this
I've
thing?
been looking for something to brighten up my bunk.
I am upset. I am upset about
Need
it.
that.
Try the
Smithy's
carbine.
lost contact with a group of scouts in your area. The last report was disturbing. Be
Thanks,
on
Phillips.
Over here! Go and check out the car.
This way.
Oh, this sucks.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Well, at least the air quality's improved since the collapse.
Oh. Oh.
I look like a worm face.
You okay?
Shotgun.
There's an abandoned shelter ahead. Used to be held by a bunch of crazies. They moved on. Doesn't mean they didn't leave behind a surprise. Last I heard, it's in pretty bad shape. You'll have to use some elbow grease to secure it.
Ammo here.
Just what I want. Tread carefully.
Keep with the team. Need to reload. Back in here.
Explode or detonate.
Point the business in at the Ridden, please.
Sorry! Ammo! Anyone! I think they like me a little too much.
Cool.
Cover me, reloading!
No big deal. No big deal. Gotta take care of this.
I'll take this.
Frag grenade, huh?
What's that?
What have we here?
Ammo over here.
Reloading! Stick together.
Oops.
Reloading!
I'm so badass, bro.
Shotgun.
I'm dead.
Ladies first.
Okay, this instantly explodes.
Need to catch myself up.
You bloody
Whoops.
shot me.
You trying to get yourself killed? Get to the church. We can hold up there.
Ammo here.
What the hell, Holly?
Watch me. Need to reload. Need to reload.
What the?
Get ready. We're about to get visited.
Ammo here.
Oh my god.
Evangelo's down.
I got you.
Look.
Glad you got my back.
Focus down. I got you, Hawk.
Oh, it's the bot.
Greatly appreciated. What's that? You do that on purpose?
Sorry.
Oops.
They're probably smarts, right?
That's not good. Jesus.
Just what I want.
Need ammo!
Barrel attachment.
Need to reload.
What's that?
Oh, the door.
What the fuck?
Jesus. Good job, bro. Good job, bro. I'll probably have to restart my the game to use my mic or something. It ain't working. Is that the end of the whole thing? I don't think it is. There's more? Crazy. Is there more? More. More. I think we're good. I'm probably gonna hop out. Probably gonna hop out. I'm gonna hop out. Okay. This one. Well, it's been a blast. It's been a blast, everybody. Alright. Thoughts? Are you gonna get this game, Alpha? Are you guys getting it? Let's see here. Back for Blood. You know, you gotta give them props for having an alpha and a beta release. I can review it. I can review the open beta. Mixed reviews all around the board. Probably from the stuttering. $60. Whoa, I thought it was like 40. Okay, that changes everything. The game, the best one. Ultimate Edition on 100. Have to think about that one. Think about it. People are saying it's like Left 4 Dead, but without the charm, with a good amount of garbage, easy to monetize systems in place, like gun rarities and cards. This guy says, I recommend this game at half the price of it's currently at. Bill didn't die for this. Damn. A lot of people are playing it though. I think it's a successful game. They got people looking at it. 16,000 people reviewing it. They got eyes. 35,000 in game. Okay. No horde spawn during the finale. That's gotta be funny. That's gotta be funny. Let's watch that. He's got a video. Oh yeah, it happened to me. Yeah, there's like nothing in there. Maybe because I killed him before he was able to escape. I want them to warn me every time. Alright. Alright. Well. I'm pooped. I am pooped. Thanks for watching though, guys. Have a good week. If I don't see you, take care. Be cool. Be well. And all that stuff.